Ibrahim Traore survived 18 assassination attempts. The very last assassination attempt was carried out by an influential figure. The person came into the country, now infiltrated Ibrahim Traore's security setup, that is his close security guards, the main security guards, the ones wey in trust pass. The guy infiltrator come promise them $5 million if they fit buy Ibrahim Traore. He did not just promise them, he paid them the money. As they paid them the money, they carry the money, go meet am, tell am, talk, say somebody come pay us this money to buy you, but we too dey loyal to you and we love you, we like wetin you do for our country, so we no go buy you. See the money. It can't burst my brain. I say make I ask you a day here. I want make you go for the comment section, mention 3 names, tag them to this post, 3 of your guys where you know say if you make them your close security, let's say you be president now, you make them your close security and they offer them $5 million. Mention 3 of your guys where no go accept, we go dey loyal to you, we will come tell you, talk, say Baba, they pay me to buy.
Most loud, Captain Ibrahim Traore has brought out a list of people that are wanted. As we are doing everything possible to give ourselves the life that we are crying for, and people have sacrificed their lives to give us that life. There are people who still don't know what freedom is, and they are the ones that have allowed themselves to be used against the same thing that they said they are looking for. And it's so shocking that women are even part of it. These people will come out looking very calm. You will not even recognize that people, that these people are part of the ones that are fighting against our freedom. It's painful that even in this 21st century, we will still allow ourselves to be given peanuts to fight against our life, our future, and our generations to come. One thing the African hasn't understood is that these people are fighting for their lives. They are fighting for their generations. But they are allowing you and using you to fight against your own prosperity so that they will move forward. When you get the visa and you get the how are things, you are living in their countries and always you are thinking about what I will do and what I will not do for them to decide one day and say they are sending me back home. Even here, we are not free. When you get there, you are not free. When you are looking for even the visa to get there, look at the treatment you go through. So why is it that you will not channel that energy into fighting for your own country and for your own continent to be a better place so that you wouldn't even want to move out of here? Captain Ibrahim Traore said this time round, they are not going to spare anyone that is going to rise up against this fight, this revolution. And he wasn't joking. He said they will be brutal. They will never pamper you anymore. The same thing these oppressors were doing to us is the same thing these people have to be doing to these ones that have risen and do not know what freedom is all about. The same freedom, yet they don't know what freedom is. Sometimes we sit there and we say the leaders are the problem of Africa. We, the citizens, are also equally part of the problem of Africa. Now, these ones that they have allowed themselves to be used by the oppressor to cause destabilization, to make sure that they fight against the revolution that we are seeing and we are hoping for the freedom and liberation that we are looking for. Are these ones also leaders? We have allowed ourselves to be used to destroy the continent and our nations. And when we get up, we sit there and be pointing fingers at the leaders. The leaders are the problem, and we are equally the problem.
The Burkinabe state is actively searching for 32 individuals for criminal association. This is in relation to terrorism. The notice was just published this morning. The state also calls for the collaboration of anyone with information on the individuals concerned. Karim Bikinga.
Newton Ahmed Bali, Ahmed Aziz Diallo, also known as Le Centro, Jazz Sanu Romeo Boba, Mex, Somet, Naim Touré, Aminata Wedraogo, also known as Aminata Rachu, are actively sought by the Burkinabe state. The announcement is made by the ministry in charge of security, along with the identities of the individuals concerned. A total of 32. They are wanted for criminal association in connection with the terrorist enterprise. Among the most well-known are Abdulaziz Dabo.
United we stand, divided we fall, and united we keep standing forever and ever. The greatest enemy of the African is mental slavery. So let's decolonize ourselves from mental slavery. Let's keep sharing to educate our brothers and sisters. Together we make African great for ourselves and the next generations that are going to come. So that's the latest around the world, in Africa, West Africa.
All right, I greet you, genuine Biafrans. This is Biafra Watchman TV. We are here once again to bring you the gospel of redemption. We are here once again to preach that bitter truth. We are here once again to set the record straight. If today is the first time of coming across our video, and you like the way we are propagating the gospel of Biafra, please subscribe, like, and share. And in the comment section, you will see our backup page, Biafra 101 TV. Please, I would like you to subscribe to that channel and equally share and like the videos that I'm uploading in that channel. We want to bring this channel, want to build it so that in case of eventuality, if anything happens to this one, we will continue from there. All right. I believe you all listened to the analysis this young man made about Ibrahim Traore and how he has escaped 18 assassination attempts. I believe you all watched and listened what he said. You know, after watching this guy analysis, I was asking myself question. I was asking myself question in the analysis he made about Ibrahim Traore and his personal bodyguard, the last buffer of his security aides. You know, when I dig deep about the personality and people who are those last buffer, the last security guard, is like, how will I put it now? The last line of defense of Ibrahim Traore. I discovered that these were the guys, all of them joined military together. He has bonded with this guy. These guys, he has bonded with them. He knows them. And they themselves knows him. During their early stage, they share vision. They share dreams together. They had an aspiration together. They were having same ideology on how to make Burkina Faso a better place. That last buffer of his security. Those people that were given $5 million each for them to buy him. In this guy analysis, he now asked, if you are to be president and they ask you to pick, choose among their friends that will be your personal aid in terms of security, who do you think that you would choose that will not betray you? Is a very, 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 very critical and intelligent question. It's a puzzle. It's a puzzle. Big time puzzle. Big time puzzle. You know, Ibrahim Traore, if you, now he has conquered the world media. And we love that. Even he has conquered Trump when it comes to media. When it comes to media and governance, he's number one. He is number one. You know, before during election of Trump, during the campaign, Trump was the one leading when it comes to media. But before then, it was Putin, Vladimir Putin, the former KGB director. He was the one. Later Trump. Now, currently, Ibrahim Traore is the one leading. I learned a lot of things from what happened from this analysis this guy made about Ibrahim Traore and how he would manage. You know, in life, it's very, very important and necessary that people whom you started together with, people whom you share same vision with, when you attain to some certain position, don't neglect them. Don't feel that your level, your standard is higher than theirs. Know the ones you pick and bring closer. You know the ones that have this tendency of one betrayer. You know the one that are somehow selfish. Yes. All this attitude, why growing up, or why in any place you find yourself, you can easily dictate people that share same vision with you, or people who opposes your vision. In fact, in conclusion, say like minds. Whatever you are doing, make sure you have like minds. And to you that watched this video, and to you who happens to be in one or two offices, or you were appointed or employed to serve in some certain position, are you there for power, or are you there to bring your quota, to make sure that the vision or the mission of the organization is achieved? For example, just look at Ngozi. Look at Ngozi. All the whole position she contested, she couldn't get through. Now PM Simon now picked her and made her his COS. Do you see the betrayal? Despite how PM have defended her, despite how PM have, how he went overboard in defending her. But look at, as soon as the opportunity calls, as soon as the opportunity, just showed up, he betrayed. He betrayed PM, betrayed him to finish. Betrayed him. It's so sad indeed. It's so sad indeed. And this also serves as a lesson. When she was doing all these things, making sure, causing problem, instigating people that were sacked, people who were suspended, people who resigned, she was doing all these things on purpose. He never saw today coming. Look at, and most of the people that left, these were the people who stood with PM from the days of his little beginning, from the onset. But because of this woman, most of them were sacked. Most of them resigned. Most of them just decided to stay on their own and take a walk. Look at what we are seeing today, betrayal. That's why you have to be very careful. That when this woman just came up, I was so worried. And it looks as if all my worries have come to pass, because I said, you got to mind the kind of people you bring in the inner circle. If Ibrahim Traore was this guy that lose guards anyhow, 18 assassination attempts, he survived all. It's not magic. The guy, one, he made sure that the people who are working with him are like minds, people who have determined to rewrite the history of Burkina Faso. His security last buffer, he makes sure that these are the people that also have like minds with him, people whom all of them have been together for a very long time. It's not a rocket science. It's all about identifying the right people and placing them where they ought to be in your life. It's not a miracle. It's not a rocket science. The guy took the right decisions. That is why he could be surviving, or that is why he is surviving all these assassination attempts, even when huge sum of money was involved. I warned that in this liberation, most of the books about liberation I've read and some movies, videos I watched about liberation, the inner circle, the decision-making body of every liberation movement, they are so conscious of people who are part of this decision-making body. They always make sure that people who occupy such position are people who have staked all for that sake of movement. If you have not sacrificed all, if you have not staked something so dear to you, forget it. You can't just come and they bring you despite your, you see, this is this thing is a do or die, yo. Because any little mistake you make will cost and will ruin a lot of things. That's why you have to be very careful. It's not the time of selecting technocrats. No. The inner circle. The inner circle. There will be other administrative, but the inner circle, where decisions, secrets about movement is being discussed, where it's being deliberated, you ought to mind the kind of people that occupy or people who are member of such, circle. Not anyhow people. Because if you decide to, pick random people, like the way we saw, if you know you want to work in this office, if you know you want to work in this office, if you know, just apply. Your enemy can send somebody to go and apply just to get information of what is going on there. Because we know that Nigerian state, Abuja regime, they are feeling it out from Simon. Even every day you go to social media, you see them complaining. You see them complaining. Even at the point they said Simon is even the guy is Satan, that MNK is far better than him, that the guy don't have conscience. We are saying all manner of things, and each time your oppressor starts using hard words about you, just know that you are hitting them hard. And this was what PM was doing to them. They decided to send this one called Ngozi. I say this one is a politician. This is just election, concluded election. She participated. That it is unwise, it's not right to bring him to the inner circle of the decision-making body, or of the where decisions are taken about this movement. No matter how she proved to be innocent, no matter how she proved that she is genuine in fighting for Biafra restoration, according to the ethics of movement, because what governs every profession, what governs every movement is the ethics. You dare not break the ethics because of anybody. No. So long as the ethics says it goes like this, you don't change it. You don't change it. You follow the ethics. No emotional attachment, no feelings, no sympathy, strictly on the ethics, so that you can get results. I lamented so bitterly then. Some said, why, why didn't I apply? People said a lot of things. Look at what is happening today. To a point that she was bold enough to say he's gathering evidence at the right time. She will use all those evidences. This is what I foresaw then. But they tagged me, Sabo. Look at his haunting. That singular mistake is haunting this struggle today. I saw a flyer that they want to open, what's it called, in Washington. They want to open office in Washington. They want to open head office, USB head office in the same Washington. Singular mistake, which is not following the ethics of freedom fighting. Look at what is causing us today. You don't fight freedom with emotions. You fight freedom with the laid down principles and ethics that governs freedom fighting. Anything short of that, you will make a terrible mistake that if care is not taken, it will take lives and also delay the movement. And this is exactly what we are seeing today. To a point, all the things that this woman is doing, she never hid one for one day. I could remember, I even brought it out. Then we were shouting, no election, no election, no election. There are some political WhatsApp group which she introduced Odinkemma to. Then she was in Biafra government too. She introduced Odinkemma, and in those political WhatsApp groups, she was there with her profile, Biafra government's logo profile pics. She was in all those WhatsApp groups. I said, look at this one is and most of those WhatsApp groups are modern WhatsApp groups, political forum. But due to our people are fighting freedom with emotions instead of logical reasoning and following the ethics of freedom fighting, they were against me. They called me Sabo. Look at. Imagine if Ibrahim Traore never followed the ethics, knowing fully well that West can go any length to bring him down. He decided not to follow the ethics. He would have been gone long ago. But he makes sure, one, people who are working with him are like minds. People who have decided to rewrite the history of Burkina Faso. They want to change Burkina Faso for good. Secondly, his security aides. He makes sure that these are the people whom he has known for years. They have been together. They've suffered together. They've been in trenches together. They've been in battlefields together. When they were in battlefields, they know the discussion they were having. They know the admiration. They know the vision and aspiration they have for Burkina Faso. Immediately they successfully conducted the coup. He now picked those like minds that he has known that these guys, you see this one, these ones are ready to buy for Burkina Faso. He now picked them as his last buffer of line of defense. That is why no matter any bribe, no matter how they plan the assassination, it never gets to him. It's not a miracle. It's not a rocket science. It's just doing what? Doing the right thing. For BRG, a government in exile, I have said it. You see this Ibrahim Traore, we have a lot to learn from that guy. And one thing about him, He goes to the field. If he ask you if you award any contract, he goes to the field to supervise it himself. He's not an office president or head of state. He goes to the field. He is open to listen to Burkinabes. He's open to listen. Because he don't know where the advice that will change a lot of things will come from. He's open to his people. He made himself reachable to his people. That each time they have one or two, or have one or two consign, or have one or two information, they can easily reach him. Sir, look at what we are hearing. Look at what we are hearing. This project you awarded us to, look at the way he's going. He will not move to that site. He made himself available to his people. So there's no room for corruption. There's no room for magomago. Because if you give you something, if you give you an assignment to do, if you're messing up there, the least person can put a call or can even see him when he comes out and tell him, so look at what is going on here. He will move to the field and see for himself. We have a lot to learn from that young man. I want you guys to listen to his speech here. Just listen to his speech. Do their nation, what he's fighting now is colonialism. What he's, Burkina Faso is a nation, but what he's fighting is neo-colonialism. He wants to break that wings, that chains of no-colonialism, not only in Burkina Faso, in Africa, Black African nation. How much more that we, Biafran, that is not yet a nation, and also we've not break the chains. And let me tell you guys the gospel truth. You see this Burkina Faso, this Ibrahim Traore, the guy is really helping us because this work he's doing, you see what the work the guy is doing, is helping us directly, because this is the reason why the West don't want to give us Biafra. Because they believe that we are too smart, that if we happen to get this nation, they will not have leverage over us the way they have to other African nations. But since this guy is dismantling them, at a point they will get tired. They will know, indeed, their time is up in Africa. They will know that their time is up in Africa. The guy, Ibrahim Traore, is fighting the fight that is holding us back from becoming a fully independent nation, neo-colonialism. Because they know what Biafrans are made of. They know that they cannot manipulate or control us. And they know we have resources. That is why each time you talk about Biafra, because of much interest, because of the large number of interests they have in Nigeria, they will be waving everything that has to do with Biafra. But since this guy is dismantling them, exposing them, they are getting tired. By the time this guy will be in office for just 3 more years, that stronghold that this West have in Africa will drastically drop, because other African leaders will start what? Waking up. He have started the fight. Niger have taken, Mali have taken. It's the bold step. So that young man is doing work for us, we Biafrans. Most of us don't know that guy is doing a great work that is directly for our own interest. Because why Biafra has not been achieved, and why during the war it looks as if the whole world going up against Biafra, is because of this fight this young man is fighting now. They want to still have hold of Africa because they believe that Africa is is the continent that will sustain them. But since this guy is fighting them, exposing them, even their own citizens are now making mockery of their government. I mean the West. They are not telling them that, so without this Africa, you cannot do something. Their own citizens are now making, especially France, their own citizens are now making mockery of them. We are in computer age. We are in fact, we are in AI generation. Everything is on social media. Their own citizens have started reasoning that this young man, Ibrahim Traore, is doing all he's doing for the benefit of his people. He's not affecting their government, because their citizens are not telling them to their faces, it's high time you guys should leave Africa alone. The guy is fighting a fight for we Biafra. If we understand how international politics and how this West operates, I want you guys to watch this video, listen to his speech. He's talking about emancipation, freedom, that it will be a shameful thing that they hand over this neocolonialism to the children, to the next generation, that they will be disappointed. Why is it that their fathers couldn't stop this? Why? I don't know, long talk. I want you guys to watch. Please subscribe, like, and share. I greet you all. Peace and love.
And if we are cowards, our children will ask us questions. Imagine if in Burkina we refuse to fight and we accept to submit to live in slavery. Tomorrow our children will grow up. They will ask questions. Were our parents cowards to leave us in slavery? Whether we are alive or dead, we will feel it. The coward is afraid. And the imperialists have understood. They try to instill fear in the leaders so that you become cowards. Because when you are a coward, all other vices can arise. They do everything to make us afraid. They come into our palaces. They threaten us directly or with veiled threats. Of course, we respond as we should. They always take examples. They will tell us, Thomas Sankara tried to do it like this, but where is he? He is dead. The Haitian president, he tried to do it like this. Where is he? He is dead. Gaddafi tried like this. Where is he? He is dead. These are the veiled statements made to us to instill fear. And then we also often see some young people trying to follow in the footsteps in a different way. You can hear them say, such a person ruled like this, he has the sepulchre. Such a person ruled like this, he is in prison. All this to try to scare us, to make us cowards. I think they haven't understood something. When we say the homeland or death, we shall overcome, it's not just a phrase, it has its full meaning. We are not afraid and we will never be afraid. We will continue our struggle. They have undoubtedly and surely scared numerous African heads of state. You often see, when we speak or when we have the opportunity to be in certain situations abroad, we often make statements to call on African heads of state to wake up, take care of our youth, to be able to initiate our real development. We are often misunderstood. Some have responded publicly to our statement because they feel targeted. But I can assure you, youth, that when we find ourselves in their corridors, these same heads of state tell us, you are on the right track. This is what needs to be done for Africa to feel empowered. So, We ask them questions about why you don't do as we do, why you don't support us. Some tell us they are entangled, some tell us they cannot. Dear elders, African heads of state, from this platform I would like to say that African people are the most peaceful people. When you recognize the wrong, you must tell the people. Let us not be afraid tomorrow to go out and tell the people. We apologize. We have been compromised. We have ill-gotten gains. We have been constrained by many things, and we ask for forgiveness and return to the right path. And to start truly working for the independence of our states and our emancipation. And I believe it is possible. If we remain in this posture of fear, we will be cowards, and history will judge us. Our children will ask questions, our grandchildren will ask questions. We are writing history. There is no room for cowardice. If our ancestors had been cowards, we would not be here.